I know. It's been a while, so much going on, but I'm still working behind the scenes. I didn't even get the opportunity to say this, but happy 2023 and thanks for all the love and support given in 2022. We hope to have an exciting, successful 2023, of course. Now let's go right at it. By the look of this thumbnail, you can see I'm sharing with you today my Jamaican green seasoning recipe. It is simple, it is to the point, and definitely it's gonna give you that buzz. So let's jump right into it, starting off with the ingredients that you will need. Definitely you will need some onions. It can be red onions or the yellow onions. We will need some thyme. We will need some pimento berries. We will need garlic. We will need green scotch bonnet. Take note, green. We will need ginger. And I will show you another key ingredient as soon as I'm through. Now, a lot of persons, change things around. Some persons add parsley, celery, whatever other ingredient they'd want to add. But for me, these are my go-to ingredients for my green seasoning. Some people like the spice. I don't. I like the flavor. So that is why I use the green instead of a red or a yellow or whatever color. I don't want to say brown because I don't think nobody would be that crazy, if you know what I mean. But yeah, these are pretty much what I go to for my green seasoning blend. Alright, and this is the other key ingredient that I was mentioning earlier. People call it green onion, people call it scallion, whatever you want to pronounce it as. Scallion for me. You have some with the white root, you have some with the red root or burgundy root, which definitely I think gives a whole lot more flavor than the white. But because I'm going to be blending everything, it really doesn't matter to me right now. What I don't get from the scallion, I'll pick it up from the onion. So yes, so let's go ahead and we want to get everything washed and prepared, of course. We want to get everything cut up as one pressure the blender or whatever. I don't know if you're gonna use a food processor or whatever. No, this is originally what I'd use, a smaller part of the blender, because the bigger part I don't want to mix the seasoning flavor coming through when I'm making my juices or whatever. So I have this specifically for blending the seasoning, but I'm not using it today because it is a bit tiny and I'd have to do several rounds. Yeah, and I really wouldn't want that. So for today, I'm going to be using the bigger fitting for the blender. And then I'm going to just really give it a good scrub and a good clean, so I don't have that seasoning flavor left over in anything else that I'm going to be processing. So let's move right at it. Right, so this is pretty much what I'm talking about. Now, if you look at the blender, you can definitely see that I just tossed everything right in. It has the power, so you can put your onions in. You don't need to fine dice anything, just make some chops that will be good enough for your blender speed. Alright, now another thing to note is that a lot of persons blend with different ingredients. Some people blend with oil, some people blend with water, some people blend with vinegar. I don't know anything else. If you do, you can let me know in the comment section. I personally blend with water. I have blended with the oil before and I just didn't like it. So I blend with water, and definitely this is the texture that you're looking for. I don't want mine to be that smooth puree, and I don't want it to be too heavy, so I still like a little bit of chunk in it. So when you rub it on whatever meat you're gonna put it on, it can give it that. I don't know if you ever buy jerk chicken, you see that, the texture on the outside. I like to have that texture on the outside of whatever I'm taking care of. And this is just pretty much me meal prepping. So this will probably last about 2 weeks, and it's a go-to thing. It saves so much time, so much energy, because after you do this one thing, you don't need to be doing cutting up seasoning for the rest of the week. In Jamaica, I don't know, like if you guys want to fry up a tin mackerel, if you're gonna fry up some sausage and stuff, you can just pop a bag and throw in it. So this is how I parcel mine. Some people might put it in ice trays and pop out one whenever they're ready. I bag mine in what we call them poly bags that we usually use to make sukso, and I keep it for 2 weeks. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, share and subscribe.